Stand clear of the closing doors, please. Of the closing doors, please.
It's alive!
Transfer is available.
Your next and last stop is...
You're tuning in to the SubwayCreatures. You're tuning in to the
It's another episode. We're in the studio. We got some Blue Point What the L. We got some mimosas. We're having ourselves a little afternoon here.
We're drinking.
Yeah.
It's 3.
I like it though. I like it. I'm not gonna lie. This is not something new for Vega either. This is all new.
I do drink during the day whenever I'm at Gas Digital and other times.
I mean, why not, right? It's here.
Times.
They got plenty of it. Brand new episode we got here for you. I'm your host, Rick McGuire. We got Kim Congdon and we got Chris from Brooklyn over here as well from High Society. Welcome, guys.
What up?
Before we jump right into some Subway stuff,
Yeah.
there's a story I need to share. I think I have the video for them.
Okay.
I'm on my way to the studio. I'm leaving my apartment over in Hell's Kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
I walk down the street. There's a large crowd in the street. I'm like, what could possibly be going on?
What the L?
Right. What the L's going on over there? And I look over and I'm like, oh, there's a Bugatti. It's a really nice car.
Okay.
Like that wound up getting it was a minor fender bender, but still. There are 2 cars. There's a big crowd. I'm like, why is there a big crowd? Turns out it is Tracy Morgan in the Bugatti and someone.
Walmart truck hit him again.
This man needs to stay out of cars, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he lives in Jersey, so he's got to drive, but I don't want to speculate. We have the video. Let's watch this video real quick.
This is what it feels like to be Asian and get in a car accident.
Or a woman.
Because it's like, yeah, or a woman. Yeah, definitely a woman.
I mean, look at that car. It looks like a
Because it's just like
spaceship.
embarrassing.
Yeah.
People expect it. It's like when,
And there's nowhere you can go. You can't leave the scene.
no.
Like, there's a million cops in that
Yeah.
intersection.
It's also super illegal to leave the scene of an accident.
Yeah,
You get in
well-
way more trouble.
Yeah. Does that matter if he's driving or not?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't leave the scene of an accident.
Either way.
Oh, I guess if you're the passenger. Was he the passenger?
Because see, this is where I don't want to speculate. So you see the guy, well, you see him in a second, the tall guy on the right.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a woman in the driver's seat to that Honda, but the tall guy, who I'm assuming might be like, because he's got dealer plates on this, so he might have been test driving this thing. And I think the other guy might have been driving, because then as I was walking through, I was looking for Tracy, and they had another Bugatti pull up. And I think he got into the second car. And the other guy, the one right there with the pants and the button-down shirt, he was talking to the police. So I have a feeling maybe he was the one driving. And
So embarrassing.
it is
Striped
so
shirt.
embarrassing, especially when the crowd, like that's just outside Times Square in Hell's
Yeah.
Kitchen. Like the crowd gathers very quickly.
He probably did it on purpose.
And this also happened at...
It's all people hoping to see a famous person, which you can't do actually in Times Square.
Right.
Unless they happen to get into a car.
Right.
Getting their dream come true.
Though I did once see Beanie Sigel driving a Bentley in Times Square.
The fact that you knew that was Beanie Sigel. I mean, good for
I
you.
literally
That's-
looked up and was like, Beans? And he
Who's
went,
Beanie Sigel?
He's a rapper.
yeah, he was the
Is
guy.
he in this video?
No.
No. But that's why, like, I know who Beanie Sigel is, but I would not be able to identify him in a car.
He looks so shady driving a Bentley through Times Square that it could be no one other than Beanie Sigel.
I mean, okay, so that's okay. I could see that.
He looks different in every single
You're like, that guy's
angle.
either famous or this car's stolen.
Okay, he looks just the same there. He had a few
Right,
pictures, but
okay.
it did not look like him.
Well, that was on the way here. I can't
Wow,
wait to
that's
hear
wild.
what actually happened, because then there was an ambulance. An ambulance pulled up, and I
How
didn't.
do you even get in a car accident in New York?
Yeah, I mean,
We're
Well, you
going
get into
so
like
slow.
you don't get into, oh, actually, I know in deep Brooklyn, you can get into, I know people who crashed so many cars drunk. I know a kid who came out of Tokyo Drift when it came out, and he had just bought a new Benz, and he tried to drift around the bay. Nope.
oh my God.
Right into a pole.
I mean, you're just asking for it at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's. Wait, so he was in the movie?
No.
Oh.
Went to see the
He
movie.
went to see the movie.
Left the movie theater in Sheepshead Bay. And tried to, and that was so cool that he tried to drift around the bay.
That is
Wow.
amazing.
Yeah, and
What an
had
idiot.
just bought a brand new Benz. Gone, totaled.
I mean, does he have money like that? Like, is he okay?
He's a professional ballroom dancer. That's not. That doesn't seem like a big money game.
No, he's just hood rich. It sounds like.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know if you.
Yeah, you know, ballroom, hood rich.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know if you could be a ballroom.
It doesn't go well together.
No, it doesn't even make sense, I guess. Girl sent me this this next picture.
Yes, she did.
She sent me this. Yeah, it's never the one you want though. Trust me.
Man.
It's never the one you want. She was on a train by herself.
Okay.
And someone somehow airdropped her this picture. Now, imagine the fear. Kim, let's put this in you're on a train.
Right.
And there's maybe one or two other people in the train car. It's late at night. And this just pops up on your phone. This picture pops up on your phone. Someone airdrops it to you.
Crack me up.
It would crack you up?
Oh, my God.
You wouldn't be scared?
If someone named Trap Lord sent me that.
That guy is a trap lord.
Yeah.
Because it's clearly a black dude who made enough money selling crack that he made himself look like a geisha girl.
Well, look at how much space between the mouth and the nose.
No, it's terrifying. At first, I honestly thought it could have been the back of a head.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
And it looks painted on.
Yeah. I guess that would... Nah.
I don't know.
When you say it, I don't know.
No, because the
I
ears.
see. Yeah, the ears and...
Oh, yeah. You're right.
But
point.
still, that's... I mean,
It's
so
terrifying.
I tweeted this a long time ago. I said...
Trap Lord, if you're out there, come on the podcast.
Yeah, well,
Please.
Trap Lord, I'm sure this isn't the first or last time Trap Lord is airdropping shit into girls' phones. But I said a long time ago in a tweet, I said, if you are on the train, make sure your airdrop, if you're going to have it on, is just contacts only, because people can do this. So what a lot of people, we might have talked about on the show before, but what a lot of people do is they just send pictures like this or dick pics and it's going to pop up on your phone.
Yeah,
and
I like
that's
it.
You're kind of inviting it if you have
I
airdrop
like it.
on.
There's no danger to it. It's always an adventure. Every time I get airdropped a picture, I'm kind of happy.
I think
feel like I
so
peeked
that
in
this has
someone's
happened
life.
to you before.
Kim just needs to see as many dicks a day as possible. Because I'm sure it's nothing other than dicks.
No. Okay, so this is actually a true story. When I was living in LA, this girl told me that she goes into coffee shops and she airdrops like expensive coffee shops and she airdrops her headshot in case there's an agent in it.
Oh my God.
And she writes
That's hilarious.
you know, like her bio or whatever in the airdrop. And I was telling my friends that story while we were drinking at like a restaurant, my two girlfriends, and they're like, haha, that's so funny. And then my one friend had the idea. She's like, we should airdrop everyone in here a picture of us. We were just drunk and stupid idea. And so we took a picture and we like flicked off the camera and we were all smiling and we airdropped to everybody that it was like 4 people that had an airdrop on. And
some dude just punched you in the face.
no, as soon as I hit send, my friend who I was with looked up and she's like, oh, this girl right in front of us hates me. And I was like, what's her name? And she said her name, and it was one of the airdrops, one of the 4. And so we just all sent her a picture of us flicking off the
fantastic.
camera.
That is
and she was
amazing.
sitting directly in front of us. And then when she got the picture, she went, like, her and her friend were like, what is it? And she was like, and she looked at us and she goes, ugh. And just turned around and was like disgusted in our behavior, because it was disgusting behavior if you're really doing that.
If you saw her and did that. Yeah.
Yes, but it was just a total accident, bad coincidence.
Why did they hate each other?
I guess my friend was like very, very cute, and she like lives in this little portion of her neighborhood, and she like trots her little cute ass around town, and then like all the guys that like live in the neighborhood like cater to her, like they carry her groceries home. She just has like this little area with like if she walks through, like they all come running out. It's like Belle in the beginning of Beauty and the Beast, where everyone's like bonjour and they're trying to fuck her. They all do that. And one of the guys who owns a restaurant, his girlfriend hates her because he's always like, I'll help you do this, I'll help you do that. And so she's like, she hates me because her boyfriend's so nice to me.
I can see that. Well, also sounds like petty shit.
Yeah, I mean it is, but
Yeah.
it was also like it looked more petty that we accidentally flicked her off.
Yeah, well, that was just perfect.
Yeah, now she's
circumstances.
justified in hating a girl just because she's attractive.
Yeah, and
Well,
then
exactly.
the guy texted my friend and was like, hey, what's up with you flicking off my girlfriend?
Oh my God.
And yeah, it was like a whole
just
thing.
goes
She was like,
on.
I'm just trying to flick that bean, dog. Stop
And then
hating.
she sounded like she was lying when she was like, no, we airdropped a picture to everyone. It was a bad situation. Anyways, airdrop's never a good idea.
Yeah. Well, even in that circumstance, which I thought there was actually going to be like some amazing, like funny thing that happened where some guy was like, oh my God, you girls are beautiful. You know, we were holding these auditions and, you know, it was like, no, it was a girl that she hated.
Yeah.
And, that's how it works sometimes.
Life's weird like that.
Yeah, man.
But it's like less prep you had to do for this podcast now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, less prep than what?
All of it.
We were reading lines before this for her audition.
Oh, really?
I mean, there was not much that was going into this episode. I'll tell you that right now.
I just think it's weird when you when things like that happen.
No, it
Shit
absolutely
like
is.
That happens where you're like, what are the fucking chances?
Right.
One time, me and my friends were on our way to go to a party, and we were in the car. And what's that rap song that goes like, "We pop champagne when we thirsty"?
Oh, Juicy?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's B.I.G.
yeah. That song was on, and my friend in the backseat was like, "That'd be terrible if you were thirsty and all you had was champagne." And we all like laughed about it. We talked about it for a few minutes. We're like, "How awful! That's a worse drink to have when you're thirsty. All the bubbles, how dry it is."
Flash forward 2 hours, you're prisoners on some sheik's yacht. And he's force feeding you champagne like a duck, a foie gras duck.
So we're stuffed into cotton candy, right?
Yeah.
Was that us that ate foie gras and cotton candy together?
Yes.
Okay, that's funny. Shout out to Ralph Sutton.
Yeah, Ralph paid for that very expensive dinner in Vegas.
I spit the foie gras out in front of everyone. It was really.
Yeah, we were all kind of disappointed because me and Ralph really liked it.
Oh God. But yeah. Fast forward, we took a bunch of mushrooms, started tripping too hard because we all took too many. We like dosed wrong. And we all took way too many mushrooms.
God, you had that mouth.
Then we
that's
were.
up-
It was like really hot, and we were really thirsty. And we opened up the cooler, and it was just champagne, and that's it. And we were like, "What the fuck? What are the chances? We just said this." The end.
It was just water bottles, but you could only see champagne because you were on too many mushrooms.
It was
you go,
actually
that's-
better when it was a chic fucking
Yeah.
Yeah.
funneling us like
That
ducks.
was a pretty good
I
response.
should have left it
on
there
the spot.
because pretty much what we were doing.
Yeah, it wasn't gonna top that.
Someone was funneling something. I'm sure.
We're jumping right into this next thing. There was a woman who did some kind of lentil soup experiment. So this sounds weird, but it kind of is. She decided to just make some soup for a friend. She made soup and there was leftovers, and her friend was like, "Oh, I want some." So she put it into a bag, literally just put it onto the train
No.
and told him, "I put it on the G train, go get it." And he went, the train was on its way over, and he got the bag.
No.
Lentil soup may be one of the only foods that you can do that with because it looks like diarrhea, and nobody wants to touch a Ziploc bag full of diarrhea,
Yeah.
including MTA workers.
See, I didn't think about that side of it. That's very true. However, this, and she said afterwards, she's like, "I probably should have put it in a clear bag so that way people could see what it was." Because, how mad would you be if you're on the train and all of a sudden now your train gets stopped because someone saw something and said something, and all of a sudden,
Oh,
so
it's in like a tote bag?
yeah, it's in like a with a bag with a note on it saying like, "What guys? What is the?" I think there was a
Yeah, that looks like parts. That looks
I
like
just
body
put some
parts.
lentil soup on the G train to see if it
Well,
makes it all the way to my friend.
yeah. She did attach a note to it, so it's not so random. But I mean, wouldn't a terrorist put a note on it too,
And they love lentils.
saying it's lentil soup?
Yeah,
And-
those people love lentils.
But if I'm on that train and my train gets stopped and delayed because they now have to bring a fucking robot onto the train to like go through the bag and make sure it doesn't explode, that ruins your day.
That's
right
annoying, but it's worth it that the lentil soup made it.
Well, I think there are a couple of videos. Yeah, you got the videos. These guys are great. They do have the video. So this is the train pulling up, and the guy going to get the bag.
Oh my god! How did he know what end of the train it was? She must put it on
There
the
must
end
have
or the
been
beginning.
some kind of coordination. Yeah,
She
yeah.
Some
must-
tourists reported that as drug trafficking. There's no way.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, imagine if that
What
was
does
like,
the note say?
Yeah, there had to. I think I sent you guys a picture of the note. I thought
dying
maybe
to
This
not.
know.
soup is the bomb. Lol.
Lol.
I mean, yeah, it could have been anything, but I mean, lentil soup. I never thought about that aspect. All right, here we have the note.
Hi, I'm sending this meal to my friend using the hands delivery service known as G Train. Please don't remove. Thanks.
And no one removed because
Wow.
New Yorkers just mind their own fucking business.
This is
Wow.
a gentrification issue because the fact that some homeless person did not.
I know. That would be my first thought.
Yeah.
Right, and this so it started in I believe it was, is it Carroll Street? I don't know what the tweet
Oh,
said.
great. People are going to start leaving their fucking packages.
Well, that's what I hope doesn't happen. So the MTA actually had to come out and
Carroll
respond
Street,
to this.
I would have been like, yeah, go to Del Fonte's and get me a better sandwich. I don't want this fucking lentil soup you made. What are you doing?
So, yeah. So here's what the MTA's response was. While we love both soup and sharing food with friends, leaving an unaccompanied bag.
I hate the
on
MTA with
Yeah,
trying to
like-
have a personality.
Yeah, just
Police
answer
departments
as the
do get annoyed
robots
the
that you
most.
are. Leaving an unaccompanied bag on the train would disrupt thousands of people and divert first responders' time from their other important work. We'd ask the customers not to repeat this experiment and to avoid leaving unattended objects on the subway. Which obviously they have to say that because they are the
Right.
biggest advocates of this "see something, say something"
Right.
thing. But
That's fun. I like that. That was really fun.
But it's a 20-minute ride, a 21-minute ride from Carroll Street to Greenpoint. And you're right. I think maybe they had it on like either the first or last car.
This would not work on any of the other trains because they all go through Manhattan.
I would still have a fear,
Yeah.
and maybe this is like a weird OCD thing in me, that someone would have like opened the bag and stuck their dick in it and then like closed it.
just dip their balls right in the lentil.
yeah,
and
or
then-
like whatever, their fingers to taste what it was. Like,
It's a
You know what I'm
it's a
saying?
physical airdrop, you know?
yeah.
Your
it's-
a dick's ending up in there.
Yeah.
it is a physical airdrop. Yeah, I mean this is actually perfect segue from the airdrop story. That's
I
basically
put
what
my
they-
every day. Mike Harrington buys Oreos, and I rub my dick on every Oreo in that cabinet.
I eat
every
those
single day.
Oreos.
Look at him laughing back
I
there.
knew
He
they
knows.
tasted like dick.
So let's hope this doesn't start some kind of thing where people are like, oh, well, let's all have fun and send our.
Absolutely, the next day, somebody was like, "This is gonna be adorable."
Yeah.
How I would send it is
What would you
locked
send,
up.
Kim? What
I
would you send?
I would send like a chicken soup.
You're gonna stick to the soup.
Oh, yeah. I guess that wasn't original. I would send a lentil.
I'm gonna send some lentil, and it's gonna go from Carroll
I
Street.
think you
to
got to
Greenpoint.
send something from a neighborhood to another neighborhood that
Weed.
doesn't have that thing.
Weed would be a fun challenge.
You go to like
Ooh, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Now.
but you go like the Tacos El Bronco truck, and you send that deeper into Bensonhurst because you can't. Because you can't get. Oh, Bobby, are you saying send a baby?
Send a baby.
A baby.
Well, remember that kind of happened once. We told a story about.
Oh
how,
yeah, that was the last time I was on the show.
No kidding. You were here for
Yeah,
that?
I think so.
Yeah. So the babysitter somehow
One, babies.
got off the train, and the kid was rode the train all the way down from like
Mm-hmm.
the 90s all the way down to 34th Street by himself before they could stop it and find out what train it was. That's right.
They were
So,
just sending him from parent
Kind
to
of already
parent.
did that. Yeah. What else you guys got back there? Babies is that's not bad.
I like the weed. The weed is fun.
Weed, babies,
I mean, you can't really.
pets. A pet.
Ooh.
If you tied a dog up and said going to 72nd.
I guess you'd need to kind of mount like a GoPro on it or something just to
Yeah.
see what kind of like.
No, I
what
think
happens.
you go to jail if you do that to a dog. A baby, people are like, whatever. Like,
Well,
people are
clearly
really-
they're whatever. Remember, nothing happened to the babysitter from that story
Oh,
that we
yeah.
told.
Yeah, it's
Nothing
true.
happened to the
They don't- people
babysitter
don't
when
care
she
If
about
you
got
do
off the
that to a
train.
dog, you are going to. There's no way you're not going to a jail
Well,
if you do
did you
that.
hear
to
what happened last week with the fucking dog?
No.
The
Oh, got
fucking-
lost on the track.
Yeah, it got lost on
Yeah.
the tracks, and finally they found it dead. It was a fucking puppy too. It was like an 8-month dog.
It was just gorged on rats, though. It wasn't. It didn't die because it got hit by a train. It just
Well,
eaten so many
the
rats.
owner got mad. It slipped the leash, and
Uh-huh.
the owner got mad at MTA, saying, "How could you have run the trains with my dog being somewhere on the tracks?" And it's like,
we do
I'm
that
sorry,
with
but,
people.
But do you think? Yeah, do you think we're gonna
Stop
shut
the
down the
trains for-
entire system?
Yeah.
They wouldn't do that for a human.
Right.
They literally move trains with people trapped in them. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's you're that's it.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
we're scraping you up, and that's it. It's a wrap. It's a fucking dog. I mean,
Yeah.
look, I love dogs, but it's like
No, I'm a huge dog lover myself, but we definitely talked about them the one time we had a video of a dog getting loose on the tracks, and it did get recovered. But I remember Kim had a what did you say, foofy? Every white person's dog's name is
Free, I don't know.
free.
Probably
Free.
free.
first of all, I've lived my entire life in the city. I didn't start seeing dogs on the train until 3 fucking years ago.
Yeah, because everyone needs to bring their dogs out everywhere. It's so annoying.
Yeah, but it's just like, what
It's
about the people that are
obnoxious.
allergic to dogs?
Yeah.
Like,
If people start bringing their cats out everywhere, I'm gonna kick them.
Are you allergic to cats?
Yes. And I'm not going to be
Yeah.
inconvenient.
What happens to you when a cat's
It's
around?
super annoying.
My eyes itch, they water, my face breaks out in hives.
It blows up. Like
yeah, it like
Hitch?
blows up. It just looks like really swollen.
Oh man.
It looks like I've been crying for days.
But if you're going to like a sad audition, it would be probably good though.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
gonna rub my face in a cat.
Yeah, just
Play the role.
wish there was
That's
a cat
actually a
on this
great
train.
idea
Yeah.
to make yourself cry before an audition.
Just keep some cat hair in like a baggie.
Yeah, and do it like 10 minutes before because that's when they start watering, and just keep rubbing them.
Yeah, just huff it like paint.
Well, that's why I was asking
Roof
about.
it in my ass.
Yeah, yeah.
That's why I was asking about side effects because that
Kim,
could
why are you
backfire.
crying out of your ass?
Why do you keep itching your butthole? You're not getting this.
Yeah, this is not that audition.
Oh shit. But that could backfire as well. I mean, depending on the side effects, it doesn't.
Yeah.
You know, if it's more than tears.
More than tears.
I guess that's the musical you're gonna audition for, right?
That's the champagne. I think.
That's the champagne.
I don't know.
That,
I might want another mimosa.
the tiny
but
cup of champagne.
I'm
that you
already
had?
stumbling my words, and I have an audition today.
Oh, you have another audition. No, you have a
that
show tonight.
I have that audition today.
You have an actual show.
I have
Oh, you have
the
the.
show and that audition. That
Oh. See what's
audition we
happening?
were running.
You made mistakes having champagne before the show. It's clearly showing.
So we pop champagne.
Somebody
when
get
we
Kim another
podcast.
mimosa. What are we even fucking
Yeah,
doing
let's
here?
make this interesting.
This is a media empire. What are
We
we doing?
definitely need to get some champagne in here for Kim. 'cause
Okay,
this'll
but I
get
need to
this'll get
only have
interesting.
one more. Or I
Just
can't-
one.
Yeah,
She'll
I
do
can't
just
do
one.
This audition.
Um,
And
Here's-
I have a show.
here's another thing that happened.
for
So you know we were
cancer.
talking about teenagers, how they can be the worst.
Can be on the train.
Yeah, on the train.
And
are
off
the worst.
Train, yeah.
Well, they are.
Everywhere.
I
they
mean,
are.
it's ranked by color, but and gayness.
Oh my god.
Black gay teenagers on the train is. I will go into an empty homeless person car that stinks before I get onto with 6 flamboyantly gay male teenagers.
Have you encountered that? Because I have yet to.
Yeah, they're
really
the
encounter that, I
worst.
feel
They
like.
really think they're cool, like a lot.
Oh,
my
boy,
God,
here we
this is
go.
huge.
That is a big glass of
I would
champagne.
never
Kim.
be, it's almost comic. Look at the smirk on his face. He never wants me to book anything.
Yeah, this is Harrington's fault, definitely. Because the reason I was asking, which by the way, that's new to me. That almost went down. That would've been bad.
I have been with. I remember. So this girl I used to date was like one of the most like social justicey people. I don't understand how this happened, but like
She was one of those girls that was raped 6 times. And you're
no.
like, 6?
This is
6
when
is
a
a lot.
No, this is when I was in my early 20s.
You're
It's
like, okay, I get it. I'll like defend 2,
Yeah.
maybe 3 if you've had a rough life,
Yeah.
depending on where you grew up. Past 3 things are
if
getting
you haven't
fishy
grown up
for
in
me.
Juarez, I don't. Like no, but she was like she's one of these. Don't say meh. And then we're on just like, like her sister was a lesbian, just like flamboyantly gay black dudes, and just like they're so fucking annoying. Just once you're drunk,
Oh,
of that
yeah,
goes
it all
out the
came
window.
out.
All right, alcohol. Yeah, alcohol. I can totally see that. Playing
Yeah, I
a huge
hate
role.
the Jews.
Here's the thing. I'm sure, like, I think it's just the ones. It's
Drink
probably just the
up,
ones that
Kimmy.
hang.
This is
hang
getting
around.
good.
Oh boy, do I hate the whites.
That's fine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's how they react.
I think
That's why-
Asian teenagers on the subway, best ones.
Best one, so
Best
polite.
ones, yeah.
Although I did see on the subway, this was shocking. to me.
Contrary to their parents, who will squeeze into any seat.
Oh,
I saw
and
Indian.
fight
I saw.
you to get to that seat.
I saw like was it Indian? It was like Filipino teenagers who are usually very good.
Well, usually
Just-
they're busy driving their ninja motorcycles.
Well, they were fucking up a storm.
Really, they were fucking.
No, they were saying the word "fuck" a lot.
Oh, okay.
I thought that's where you were going with that.
They're
as
like,
well.
we don't fucking care about this fucking shit. And I was like, whoa, you guys are supposed to be Asian and nice.
I mean, Filipinos are the Puerto Ricans of Asians.
That's
You know
true.
that. As a
That's
Puerto
true.
Rican, I feel like you should know that.
No, I know. I know my distant cousins when I see them.
Oh my god. I don't know how we got down this hole, but
I'll
Saying
tell you.
teenagers being the worst. On
oh
the
right,
train.
yeah, because teenagers. So they are. We don't know for sure, but possibly to blame. Someone lit off fireworks on one of the trains.
These Asian teenagers are really starting to act up on the train. one dude with a bathrobe trying to impress a porn producer.
Dude, what movie was it? Have you ever seen Boogie Nights?
Yeah, that's what I just referenced.
That's funny.
I was thinking it the whole time. I'm just like that one scene where there's just an Asian kid throwing fireworks and everyone's yacked out of their minds.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's exactly how I pictured it on the train. So so they did it on the last car. So there was only one place for people to go, and there was a stampede, and people ran because everyone thought it was.
What kind of fireworks was it? Was it just like lady fingers or something?
Firecrackers?
I don't know. It was enough. We have a picture of the aftermath. People were dropping their bags, running.
Oh, that's
Look at this.
sad.
Look at the car that this.
Oh man,
happened.
somebody dropped their soup. Look at that puddle there.
And there's
There's
earphones.
like headphones.
There's
Oh my
shoes,
God.
backpacks. People ran, like sprinted. And like I said, there was only one place to go, and it was through the other car. And imagine all those people trying to squeeze through that door into the other train.
Oh, that's really sad.
It's scary. I mean,
It's scary
in a post
because,
9/11 New York City, like you can't do shit like that. Like,
And then
people are
sometimes
gonna
you're
think
in
the
like
worst.
a packed car and you're like, there's so many of us in here. We're like, it reminds me, I described this before I moved to New York. It reminds me of like when you see all the animals in the watering hole at the same time. You're like, oh my God, there are so many victims in one place.
Yeah, that
like maybe I
alligators.
can get water when people aren't all around here.
Yeah.
I don't like a packed car for that reason. I'm like, I like the most empty car.
Despite why that car is empty, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's the risk
That's
you gotta
usually
take.
it's either a hot car or a smelly car.
That's true.
And a
usually
hot
how
car
it
is going to
goes.
become a smelly car eventually.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's just
automatically.
It's countdown to smelly.
Oh, God,
Automatically.
yeah, it's
I was just
quick.
on one of those the other day,
Mm.
and it's not fun, man. Especially if you have a bunch of stops to go. You're like,
Yeah.
do I just pack into the other car because this car sucks?
I know.
I got on the first car of the Q train and it stunk, and it was like the only empty car. It was delayed on the weekend, and just like this guy starts looking around frantically, and then I was just like, I'm just gonna sit in this stink. I'm just gonna deal with this. The guy sits down next to me who was looking around. He's like, I've seen that man before. I've seen him literally shit on the front car
Oh, so
of
that's
the Q train, and he was like, that's why I was looking frantically because I guess I just saw him like bugging out. I'm like, either sit down or don't. And he was like, no, like I just didn't want to step in human shit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely where it was. It's just a matter of finding it.
He might have. I don't know. He might have just been. I had a
He
guy
was farting
walk past
before
me.
his shit.
Yeah, maybe. I had a guy walk past me, and I just caught a whiff, and it was all balls. Like I smelled no shit, no piss. It was but it was the most ball I've ever smelled.
No.
Like it was like if you concentrated.
You got overwhelming ball smell.
It was ball. I'm telling you, it was all.
You know ball.
Yeah, I smell balls. I have balls. It's
Yeah.
hot, and I used to be a fatter man, so my balls
you
sweat
really
much
had
Well, there's
more.
also that there's nothing else that could be.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
when you smell- you're like,
you
there's
know it.
nothing else that
Yes,
could be.
that's balls.
That's balls. That is unattained balls.
I kind of like it.
Unattended
Tell
balls.
me more. Say it again, but slower.
It was the worst ball smell I ever smelled.
All right, Kim.
What?
If you weren't scared by that one picture of the airdrop, what if I told you there are such thing as raccoon dogs?
Or I'd say I'm from Florida. I probably breeded one myself and sold it.
That is probably actually true. Guys, if we could pull up a picture.
Sounds like DMX's country album.
That's Old Town Road
Look
for
at this
DMX.
Look at this thing.
I'm gonna breed my.
So
Okay, that's fucking terrifying.
there's a couple of these things that were terrorizing
fucked
a town
Where?
in England.
Ew.
The most English sounding town, Nottinghamshire.
Looky like we've got a raccoon doggy out in the yard again. Did we close up the trash? Yip, 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 yip.
Wait, Nottingham wasn't British enough. They had to add Shire
They had to throw
it.
Shire on there.
There's a puppy. There's a pup. Who's a coonsy? Honey, the coons are out in the yard again.
It's a Cooney pup.
Pup.
So these things are apparently a thing over there.
Yeah, I don't want to deal.
They're not
They're
actually-
going to end up here. They're going to be here.
They're not
They're
actually.
already here, I guarantee you.
I mean, it would kind of be fun bringing a couple of those over and letting them go.
Oh, what is
the fuck
this?
is
A
this?
goat? They just pulled up a video of a goat. Oh, is this someone who made their own raccoon dog? Why is it going from goats?
No, you know why I think they were showing the goats? Because they were attacking the livestock in this town.
Oh.
So I guess they.
Holy shit! So they're like coyote raccoons.
Yeah. So they're
Yes.
actually they're not actually
is-
raccoons. They're in like the.
Like
Sounds like a plot
hyena?
from DuckTales.
Yeah, they're
somehow.
like fox wolf like hybrids.
Oh no!
They're gross. They're foul. Look at them.
Have you
They're
ever
like
seen
monsters.
Have you ever seen the fucking movie Willow?
It looks like the things from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Rocket raccoon.
That actually was a raccoon, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But have you ever seen Willow?
Yes.
Like there were those fucking dog things in Willow.
Yes.
Guys, can you pull up a picture of Willow? Those horrifying. I remember seeing Willow when I was a kid, and I saw those dogs from Willow, and that was like next to the monkeys from Wizard of Oz, like one of the most horrifying things I've ever
The
seen.
dogs from Willow were scary. Besides the actual,
You know. I mean, they're freakishly strong. I hear.
I know where you're going with that.
besides the willow, some would say. I think they're called widgets. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, that's close.
Too far.
Oh, look at these things.
Oh yeah.
These little rat dogs. But you remember seeing these
When
from
they
Willow?
attacked the whole village, I remember.
Oh my god, these were horrifying. That was
that
actually a
movie
great
was
movie.
so good.
That was such a good. That's your boy right there.
I watched it again last
That's
week.
your boy Val Kilmer.
I mean, last Christmas. Yeah.
I haven't seen that movie since I
yuck.
was like 5. Maybe I need to rewatch Willow. It used to come on Channel 11.
So
Wow,
good.
you remember the channel?
Yeah.
So good. Well,
A lot of garbage movies used to come on Channel 11.
well, yeah, that was the WB back in the day.
Yeah.
That was where Buffy the Vampire Slayer was?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Or was she CW?
Well, I think CW is the
They
new.
became, right?
Yeah, it's like the new.
Who knows?
channel
It's
no-
all
yeah.
Facebook
I don't know
now.
because we grew up in the
It's
near area, so
none of
I
it's
remember
Facebook.
watching that shit too. But I mean, you could also think about like what other animals like you could hybrid like that. That I was thinking, I was like, because ligers are real.
Mhm.
That's like a real fucking thing. It's like obviously a tiger and a lion. But then I looked into it. Here's a freaky one. There's something called a wolfen.
A walrus
It's a killer
dolphin?
whale mixed with a dolphin.
Can
And
you
there's
look up
only
a
one of
wolfen?
them that exists in the world. Guys,
No, I
if
need
we
to see
can
what it looks
pull
Also
up,
freakishly strong for a different reason, though.
we could pull up a wolfen.
A wolfen is the exact opposite of a willow.
I mean, it is a little. It's exactly what you'd picture. At least when I
I'm
saw
picturing a beluga whale as like a dolphin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, it kind of
okay.
does. I think it kind of does. The one that I saw, it
Oh, that is weird.
is
I
that
need
the
I
one?
need a better picture, because that. Okay, yeah. So it's the one on the right.
So it looks
Yeah,
like a gray beluga whale.
I think it is. Yeah.
It's interesting.
Hmm.
Did you know that dolphins are rapists?
Yeah.
Oh,
Dolphins rape heavy.
Oh yeah.
But
They're
yeah.
heavy rapists.
There's a lot of great compilations on the internet.
there's
of
like things of them
dolphins
pulling
humping
people underwater. Yeah.
Yeah. The amount
and
of
having their way with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
There's
really?
an episode
pulling-
of King of the
think,
Hill about
I
it.
think there was like this might be like a tale from where I grew up because we were always in the water, but they would say that like if dolphins are mating, don't jump in the water because they'll pull you down underwater and try and hump you. and they won't
Jaws
let
for
you back up.
Florida is rapist dolphins. Be careful around these dolphins. They're gonna put something in your drink.
I'm serious.
Don't go in the water if the dolphins are fucking.
Look for the bottlenose. Stay away. Look at that.
Yeah, look, that guy's into
Oh,
it. Though.
he is into it though.
Oh God, he even was 69.
Yeah, did you
at
see
the
that
end.
sideways action?
Did you ever hear about the lady who worked there? NASA was doing work with these dolphins. They were trying to see if they can get them to learn languages. And she would give this dolphin a hand job every day for 10 years because it wouldn't do anything until she just figured out if she jerked off this dolphin. That's a true story. Look
Kim
it up in the
does that,
70s.
too.
You
I,
wanna-
I believe that because they're one of the. I think dolphins and pigs both have sex for pleasure. One
yeah,
of
and
the
like
female-
bonobo monkeys. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
even like every monkey.
Yeah, they fuck for fun. So like this lady was a whore for a dolphin.
Mm-hmm. She was basically a dolphin prostitute. That's basically how women got into the sciences in the 70s.
Into the
You
science.
better jerk off an animal because we don't
Lady,
trust your stupid lady.
You
brain.
want
broke
to
the
get in
ceiling?
here? You better jerk off the dolphin. You think you just come in here and use your sciences?
Yeah. We think we're letting you around our adding machines?
Hey, Flipper, get over here.
Did you guys? Have you ever seen the picture of that meme of? It was. I hope I don't butcher it, but it was like when you jerk off in the shower. This is what you get, and it's a picture of like this half human, half dolphin looking creature, It is again horror. Yeah.
That's fucking
When you
great.
jerk off in the shower, 9 months later, this comes out. What you do? That's fucked up.
Oh my god. But that's what I picture. The woman with the dolphin. I'm
Yeah.
sure that's how it.
That's just what happens when people take fen, right?
Do you think anybody has ever fucked a dolphin for pleasure? A human? Like in a
Has to.
dolphin? Have fucked
That lady,
'Cause-
at some point, she was too lazy to give a hand job.
I'm not.
Let's
Yeah,
face
I'm
this.
not gonna. She told the dolphin she had a headache one night.
Yeah.
It started becoming like a thing. But like, I'm not gonna lie.
There's no way, and there's no way a dude has never stuck his cock in a blowhole.
If
It's just
I-
impossible.
No, someone
What are you
has.
saying? It's
Someone
just so
stuck their
inviting
cock in a
looking?
blowhole.
There's no way it has not happened.
A cock's been in a blowhole. For sure. What else are they made for?
Yeah.
Some like a dolphin does seem like smooth to like if you're like underwater and it's fucking you and you're holding it and it's just like twirling underwater and fucking you.
Wasn't the thing that
Oh no.
supposedly pirates have all fucked manatees because they have the closest, like back in the day, when they were like mermaids, they would just be like, oh, you were just delusional and you fucked a sea cow.
Oh,
Because they have the most human-like vaginas. Manatees.
I thought it was
You know a
dolphins.
lot.
I thought it
You
was
know a lot.
dolphins that have human like
no.
vaginas.
No, dolphin cocks are super weird,
No,
too.
no. I think you're thinking of dolphin pussy.
No way. Harrington, can you please look up who has a more human-like pussy, manatees or
Or
dolphins?
dolphins. I vote dolphins.
All right, let's put some money on this.
I think manatees have bendier knees, and that's why they thought they were mermaids.
what?
They don't have
They don't have
knees?
fucking knees.
Oh, that was a beluga whale.
Belugas don't have
Why are you
knees
pulling out all
either.
this cash?
$10.
All right, I'll Venmo you.
I don't have Venmo.
What?
I literally
Such a
don't have
drug
Venmo to
dealer.
annoy one person.
Well, now
You have
you're
Cash
annoying,
App?
too.
Now two.
Cash
No, I have
App?
PayPal. Come on, pal. Send me some money.
All right.
He knows. I will say, Chris knows a lot about
Well, he
everything
pulled-
that we're
I
talking.
don't
Unless
know-
he's totally bullshitting.
No, he's definitely going to win this $10 because he pulled out so confidently. He has all this money. You can tell all he does is bet facts. It's fucking annoying. I'm pissed I agreed.
Well, especially over what it is. I mean, we're talking about.
Yeah, like I said, I
Mammal
was a
vagina.
much fatter man for a while. That was one of my only options.
Facts.
Yeah, no, fat manatee pussy.
Well, I never thought about the fact that pirates could have.
That's also what you
manatees
hunted in
as
bars.
Mermaids,
Yeah,
and that's where mermaids.
yeah,
came
because they
from.
were all malnourished. And
Mermaids came
sunstroke.
from beluga whales.
No.
Because they, well, I've heard manatees too, but I heard beluga whales because you could see their knees.
They were into fat chicks back then. It was a sign of wealth.
Wait, why do you keep saying knees
Yeah.
'Cause
on a beluga
beluga-
whale?
Why do you
whales
think they
have
have knees?
knees.
No, they don't.
Harrington.
I mean, I'll
They-
bet you on that one.
They have knees. Well, they don't have. So they have knee bones in their flippers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, is that
I'll
what
And
we're
they
going?
bend, and then when you're under them and you can see them in the sunlight, you can see the knees bending. And it looks like something with a fin with knees.
Huh. Okay, that's fair.
Are they called knees?
No, I'm sure they're not.
I mean,
Stone Science available on.
yeah. I mean, I
Castle's
learned something new about animals. I just fucking learned that ponies aren't baby horses. That's its own thing.
Really? Oh, the little horses you're talking about, but they're like a pony is.
You know who told me
A
that?
baby-
Who?
Stanley.
Really?
Yeah.
Look.
Hmm.
Beluga whales for mermaids because of their human-like knees.
All right, but this is the bet is about pussy. All right.
This looks like a sexy woman.
Find
Look
out
at that
which
slit.
That whale
sea
just
mammal
looks like
has the
it
most
swallowed a
human-like
person.
vagina. I can't believe it's taking this long. There's
Please.
15 people on computers in the studio.
Actually, pull up one picture of whale vagina and another one of dolphin vagina and let us decide.
Look, guys, field trip to SeaWorld.
Yeah, I can't believe
We're
this
all
is-
gonna finger blast some marine life.
I can't believe this is the rabbit hole we went down.
You know what surprisingly looks
This
a
has
lot like
nothing to do
pussy?
with the
It's like oysters and shit.
I think
like
clams, like little neck
clams.
clams,
Yeah.
is the most like.
it's so weird. It's so pussy-like.
Yeah.
Well, it is an aphrodisiac.
I know. That's weird,
Well, yeah,
right?
they say yeah, oysters are supposed to be an aphrodisiac, right?
Maybe because
Yeah.
it looks like it. And
I think it's more. I think people like also associate it because of the briny taste.
Or the slurping.
Yeah.
it's ew. Or the cracking of the shell before you can suck it up.
Yeah.
That's called the drinks. Ew.
It's just like breaking the hip bones of any willing woman.
Too far.
I guess that's where we're drawing the line.
Yeah.
Can we get a fucking dolphin pussy? Google dolphin vagina and then just put in Google Images image. I guarantee you it'll be there. If I don't see a dolphin vagina in the next 30 seconds.
Well, you know what's funny is that now Chris, who has two phones next to him,
Oh.
has picked one up.
Can you do
and-
one whale and one dolphin, Chris? Chris Vega, if you beat Harrington, I'll throw this mimosa straight at the window.
That thing almost went down earlier.
He said no. He nodded no with his head.
It is hard to find. Look.
Okay. What's that one?
That's a dolphin.
That's a dolphin.
Wait, is this from the subreddit called "Don't Stick Your Dick in That"? It definitely is. Look, that's a Reddit image. It's definitely from "Don't Stick Your Dick in That."
Wait, that's a subreddit?
It's fucking hilariously funny.
Don't put your dick in that. Can you click on that Reddit and then go to top and then go to top of all
my
time?
don't-
This is going to be a whole different podcast.
This
Top of all time.
there is a subreddit called "Don't Put Your Dick in That."
Yep.
Ah.
Okay.
Ah.
They have.
Well, yeah.
I guess
That
it
makes
is
sense.
Gears. That looks really painful.
Cardi B.
Cardi
That's
B.
fucked up.
That's pretty good. Did you ever have those
Yeah.
as a kid?
Yeah, I tweeted one
The little
time that
thing
if
you
you
put-
had one of those and a brother, you definitely fucked with some or played with something your brother fucked. Because that's just the truth. Did every boy stick his dick in that?
What is that
It's
thing?
for little boys' dicks, I think, specifically. Did you stick your dick in that?
What
I
do you
never
call
had
it?
one of those. My mom was smart.
What do you call that thing? Like everyone had one. I
A
feel
little
like.
boy suck offy?
It's that little. I don't even want to
That
describe it.
suck me off?
I don't know. That is crazy.
Is it hard
That
to
is a
find the
subreddit.
pussies?
I mean, Chris is having a hard time.
I'm trying one more thing.
Oh no, he's using different words for pussy for the whale.
Most human-like vagina. Which animal vagina is most similar to that of a human? There's many forum.
So this is a very talked about topic.
Yeah, of course, men exist.
It's hard to find. I could swear I read that manatees have the most human-like vaginas.
Well, weird. I could swear I read. I'm just kidding.
All right, I guess this is a wash.
What is that?
Yeah, we'll call it a wash since no one can back.
Is that a
anything up.
manatee pussy?
That one
That's
is
a
a manatee.
manatee.
Yeah.
I mean, pull up the dolphin one again.
Well, if you pull the dolphin aside, it's got a pretty tight little. See, it's pretty close.
Yeah, it's pretty close. All right,
That looks like a clit if I've ever seen one.
we could poll the room. Rick, you'll be the
Listen,
deciding
I don't
vote.
remember which one was
Yeah.
which, so I'm just gonna go with the other one. Yep, that one.
You're gonna go with that one.
I
I
don't-
think that
I don't
one
know
looks
which one
more
was
like
which.
a girl pussy.
I think the little tuft of bush, kind of.
that's not. That's an asshole, you idiot.
Yeah, I think that's a butthole.
Tuft of bush.
Well, you show me a
think
thing,
this
you tell me
fucking
it's a
whale's
pussy.
getting
It's
a
got no
waxing?
color. There's no context. Yeah.
Yeah, this is an old.
An old puss.
Yeah, it's an old puss. A little tuft of bush on it.
Holy shit! This
Well,
episode has gotten away
I
from
see
us.
manatees and dolphins way differently now.
There's a lot of fucking shit that ruins it. Like this, dolphin. Are
Rick's gonna go fuck a fat chick right after this.
We all are.
Kim, did you have anything for what pissed off who this week?
Let me think about her. What's new? What's people talking about? What's the new drama? Me Too again? Rape?
There's always something.
Racism.
There's always something.
What
that's
is it?
in the headlines. If
People are sick of. You know what? I don't like people that get mad about stealing from big corporations.
That's fair.
That's what pissed off me this week.
was there an example
I
of something
think
that happened?
that
or?
you should be able to steal from big corporations.
Yeah, and they should also
Legally?
be held accountable for all the fucking shit they do.
Yeah.
But they're
Like,
not.
like legally, or people shouldn't shame you for it. If
They
you get away
shouldn't
with
shame you.
That's
like,
fair.
Like the
like I
whistleblowers?
should be able to. Yeah, I should just be able to snag a dried fruit package from Starbucks without people being like, "She didn't pay for that."
it. Yeah, that's
Because
completely
it's like,
fair.
back off, bitch. This
Yeah.
is Starbucks. They're robbing us every day.
It's true. They're charging you a cup of coffee costs a nickel.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
And they're putting it in
and
my
what
damn face.
The
yeah.
milk costs like
Their
15
margins.
times more.
Their margins are ridiculous.
They're ridiculous.
Yeah.
So I'm getting some of that
And they're
back.
making bank.
I'm getting some of it back.
Is that dude still talking about running for president or no?
Who?
The Starbucks guy
Yeah,
as an independent? I don't think
Starbucks.
so.
Was that a thing?
Yeah, the CEO of
Yeah, he was
Starbucks. Oh
gonna
no, the
run.
founder, right?
He was gonna run, and everyone freaked out because they're like, "You're gonna take away votes from our party." and you're gonna fuck it all up.
An
and Trump's gonna
absent-minded
become-
billionaire was going to run against a Democratic candidate and Donald Trump and take votes away from the Democratic candidate. That just seems nonsensical.
People were just fucking freaking out.
People are up in arms over everything.
that's
It's
true.
no dolphin pussy.
Apparently, 70% of people were furious that in New York are furious that de Blasio is running for president.
I mean, he can't even control what the fuck's going on in New York.
Yeah, but who cares?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
Who
No,
runs.
I don't care, but I'm just saying, like, that's probably what they're freaking out about. Like, you can't even take care of a city, and now you're gonna try and
Nothing
run the
worse
free
can
world.
happen. It's just fuck it, right?
Devil's
just let
advocate.
go. Just let go.
Look, they hit Tower 1 and Tower 2, and Building 7 came down. There was 4 they missed. Something worse could happen.
What could go wrong?
What could possibly go
All right, let's jump into this clip of the week real quick.
Next up, Subway Creatures, clip of the week.
This is a random one. Probably could, maybe it could have been saved for bonus content, but I think it was fine. Let's just jump right into it.
Wait. Is this what's he
fucking
jerking off? A corn?
Is that a Coors original or
It's a
some sort of
Coors-
Arizona
I
iced tea?
believe it's a
How
Coors
did you
original.
recognize that beer can?
Because it's only one. It's Coors Yellow.
It's,
Oh.
Yeah.
It's the color your teeth is.
He's
if you
jerking it
drink a
off.
lot of Coors.
That dude scooted down. Hilarious.
Yeah, the guy's reaction next to him. Well, I think he also starts realizing that this guy's getting filmed, and he wants nothing to do with it. But it is his reaction. Is
No, but it's
great.
also like it's like using the middle urinal if there's 3 urinals. You know what I mean? Like, why
There's
is there
plenty
so
of
much
room.
empty space?
Yeah,
next to
there's
this
plenty
dude?
of room.
And the
next to
dude
him.
stops maybe
Yeah, he
right
just
after
get-
scoots over.
He shuffles over just a little bit.
It's just such a random. Like what? Like why? What is? I don't even.
Maybe he's got sensitive teeth and he's trying to warm up the beer.
Okay.
That's my
Okay.
only theory that I'm ever going to
Okay.
come up with for
He
this.
was jerking.
You know what? That makes sense though.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
He was jerking hops. Good or no?
I don't know. I'm not
Jerking
giving you that
hops?
one. I don't think I'm going to give you that.
Jerking
one.
hops.
Jerking hops?
Like off.
Yeah,
hops?
doesn't sound enough like.
It's like, but it's like when they rhyme and rap though. Jerk it off.
Can we get a trap beat under? Kim
Wait,
saying
what did I
jerking
rhyme
hops?
again? Off and hops. Jerking off. Jerking off. Jerking off. Jerking hops. Jerking off. Jerking hops. Jerking off.
All right, it's kind of
Jerking
working
hops.
without it. Don't worry about it.
What was the one?
Jerk it
fair
off
point.
a jerking hops. I jerked it off. I jerked some hops. It works.
Fair.
Hey,
Oh.
turn it up. Hey, jerking off. I'm jerking hops. Jerking off. I'm jerking hops. Jerking hops. Jerking hops. I'm jerking off. I'm jerking hops. Jerking hops. I'm jerking off. I'm drinking beer. I'm jerking off. I'm jerking hops. I'm jerking off.
I'm sure the people at Blue Coin are really going to love the sponsorship of this show.
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. They are immediately pulling back that sponsorship.
It's a pretty good beer, though.
I will say.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
talking
not getting
about-
this audition. Brothers and sisters here.
Maybe you'll be so relaxed when you go in there that you're gonna be like, you're just gonna crush it.
It's gonna be like Office Space.
Yeah.
Like she just doesn't give a shit. And they're gonna be like, wow.
It's
we're actually
literally the
impressed with how
opposite of
much.
my character needs to give so much of a shit.
Yeah, but they're just gonna be like, wow, you really don't care.
It was a bold choice.
Yeah.
It's like
And
how
you
Pete Davidson
reek
got
like
SNL.
champagne.
I just did that.
You reek like champagne. You clearly don't give a shit. You got the part.
Yeah, baby.
Hobo number 1.
Jerking off, I'm jerking hops.
Guys, we're already to that point. We got some shameless plugging.
Holy shit.
Yeah, came up quick. Phil, you want to get started?
All right. Obviously, High Society Radio. Thursdays at 8 on Gas Digital. Tuesdays for free on iTunes. And you can follow me, Chris from BKLYN on Twitter.
Awesome.
Fuck yeah.
Kim, I know you got some shit coming up.
Oh, you can follow me on Twitter at Kimberly Congdon, on Instagram at Kim Congdon. Check out Stone Science, where I get comedians high and make them do a science fair project. YouTube.com/Stone Science or on the Gas Digital Network. And also check out Broad Topics with Alex Scarlato. It's a really funny podcast I do. iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, anywhere you find podcasts. And it's spelled TOPIX. I will be... Oh, this isn't live, so it doesn't matter. Check out my Twitter for tour dates.
Oh, that's probably the easiest way of putting it. Thank you for hanging in there with us today.
Here I am. Surviving.
Guys, can we announce it yet that we are going to do Thursdays, or is that not happening
Isn't
yet?
it Tuesdays?
Yeah, we could do it Thursdays after High Society Radio.
Yeah, I think I don't even. Chris, did you even know that yet?
No,
you
this is
guys
news to me.
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
All right.
Is it after or before?
Thursdays is a stacked
after.
lineup on here.
After.
It's No Disrespect, Irish Goodbye, then us, and now you guys. That'll be
Yeah,
great.
you guys will lead right into us, and you guys have the perfect audience for what.
Oh
we're
yeah,
doing.
definitely. Anybody who's listening to our show live is going to be into this show.
Yeah, especially because half you guys are on our show anyway.
That's true.
So
We gotta get Bronx Johnny in here. I feel like
he's the only one missing so
him
far.
and Petey. I want to get in the same room so badly.
Oh, that's a great idea.
Like so fucking badly, I want to have the two of them in the same room.
We
and-
may have to
and just
do that.
watch whatever the fuck happens.
Next week, that might have to happen. That's a great idea. But getting back to this, so we will be changing our live stream to Thursday nights at what time, guys?
9:30.
Is it 9:30?
Thursday nights at
What time are you
9:30?
guys? 8:30?
Yeah,
You
we're on
guys,
at 8 to
8:30,
9. Yeah, and we go a little long sometimes. That's probably why you guys are
Yeah,
9:30.
yeah. That makes sense. So the live stream will be switched on GasDigitalNetwork.com to Thursday nights at 9:30 instead of Thursday afternoons. So I'm looking forward to that. That should be actually pretty good because you guys have a nice audience from what I hear.
Oh yeah.
That's interactive on that chat, and you got a nice little cult following.
Yeah, they're nicer people than the other shows on this. Friends. I'm just gonna say
I've seen that
right now.
chat a couple times.
I think
It
that's
is-
the main reason
rough.
we're here
It's
is because
ruthless.
people were overwhelmingly nice about us to Ralph and Lewis on Twitter for like a month when this company first was getting started.
Oh my God! All right, well there you go.
It worked.
We'll take all of them. That's fine.
and now we've got a margarita machine.
Oh,
So if you guys
yeah.
come in to do a live show, there'll be margaritas.
We should do that.
We should do that. That would be a great idea. Yeah. We'll definitely have to take you up on that as well. I say it every week. Subscribe to our podcast on iTunes, YouTube, Google Play, Spotify, Stitcher, anywhere you listen to your podcasts. Check out our Instagram page, Subway Creatures Pod, for any highlights from the show, as well as bonus content that you're not going to find on the main Subway Creatures account. You can get a 14-day free trial using promo code SUBWAY on GasDigitalNetwork.com. Again, that's promo code SUBWAY on GasDigitalNetwork.com. You'll get every other podcast in HD, commercial-free on there, as well as the not safe for work bonus content that we shoot each week. You definitely want to check that out because each week there's something new. You know, someone's either watching porn, they're fucking.
Basically, stuff you can't post on the
It's
Instagram
stuff
account.
that you can't post on social media, and we need a place for it. So the bonus content on GasDigitalNetwork.com is definitely where we're throwing that stuff. Thank you guys. Chris, thank you for joining us this week.
Of course, this is always a fun show.
Like I said, we're going to take you up on that for sure, on that margarita machine, as well as getting you guys on another episode.
Yeah.
Tune in next week. I don't think we'll have PD back by then, but that's fine.
But we'll be here.
We'll make it work.
Yeah.
We're going to make it work. Until then, guys, thank you for tuning in.
Bye.